Today we're filming a video about things only medical students relate to. If we can't relate, we show this sign. If we do relate, we show this sign. Krish understands the rules. On my left, we have the juggernaut from the north, Akku, and on my right, we have tomorrow's medic. Yo! You guys wanna say hi?
Hello guys, my name's Akku, I'm a 4th year medicine.
Alright, that's enough. Medical students get ignored by doctors.
Studying medicine. Understand being ignored by doctors.
3, 2, 1, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Yes.
You guys been ignored a lot.
Yeah. If I was a doctor, I'd probably ignore me too.
It's hard to ignore this man.
It is hard.
Usually F1s and F2s are really nice.
Yeah.
They're super keen to help out. Whereas like the more how you go in the ranks, they've got like stuff to
the
do.
big donnies.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, can I have a sign over my history I've done? You're like, oh, yeah.
Man sounds like Pinocchio.
So I actually had this story from a friend of mine who was with this doctor for the whole day and he was just ignoring her completely. Later on, they scrub him for surgery and the doctor is basically just doing the surgery. But then randomly, he leans over to my friend and goes,
No way.
mid-like surgery.
That's a violation, you know. That's so rude.
That is quite rude.
That's quite rude.
The one time you have interaction, you just wipe your nose on.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
And then like at one point, the consultant clocked and he's like, what are you two doing?
I've been in a clinic where I was actually completely ignored. Like he didn't even like introduce like what's happening with the patients. I just had no clue what's going on. So I literally said to him, I was like, if it does continue like this, am I able to leave? You have to leave. If you're not getting value or anything, then I feel like you have to, feel like you can stand up and say it. And he was a little taken back. He was like, no medical students ever said that to me. My advice to any medical student out there is
not to do what Krish did. Thinking about food during anatomy sessions.
Go.
No, really?
No!
Whoa.
Bro, why would you think about food in anatomy?
It's wrong.
There's a scientific reason why it's a thing.
Go on.
It's because the chemical that they coat the cadavers in is called formaldehyde. And Google it, that increases appetite.
Do you reckon for like bulking season for gym, do you want to like sniff some formaldehyde, bulk up on calories?
Is that how you got your arm?
We're all natural.
Yo, was that the truth?
Med students understand Latin and Greek. In medicine, a lot of the endings, like prefixes and suffixes of things are quite similar. So for instance, like ostomy, that's removal. Obviously I don't speak fluent Latin or Greek, but I feel it does help.
You probably tell people that you do. There was this person who was speaking like Punjabi and they wanted like a translator. He comes along and says, I can speak Punjabi. And then he basically says the same stuff in English, but with a thick accent. And he'd be like, can you take that down?
In my defense, there are a lot of words that you just say you just say the English name because it's easier.
What about the time you told people you spoke Arabic then?
I was capping there. But I do know a few words.
You just know Habibi, bro. That's about it.
I was just about to say Habibi. Hello, Habibi.
You overanalyze everything. Bro, I overanalyze everything.
Really?
Everything. Yeah, in the medicine context and in the non-medicine context. It's low-key bad for me.
You can't laugh.
That's the way he says it.
Yeah, it's low-key bad.
Cancel Devify.
We can't cancel Devify. So I've got no one else to collab with.
Medical dramas like Grey's Anatomy are helpful for your revision.
In second year exams,
Yeah.
I was watching Blackish, the TV show, and in one of the episodes, she was giving birth and she had a condition called preeclampsia. And then, no word of a lie, in our exams, we had a condition of preeclampsia. I didn't have time to revise it, but because of the show, I was able to answer the question. That's mad, isn't it?
I've got a confession, you know. So I don't watch TV shows.
Are you well?
I've literally never watched a TV show.
No TV show in your life.
So, I don't get the point.
Two opposites here. This guy's never on season 1 of anything. He's always on at least season 2 minimum. And this guy never watched a TV show in his life.
You're afraid to go to your own doctor for your ailments. And if you do, you definitely do not admit that you're a medical student.
I can't relate with that at all. I know like the importance of going to doctors, so I go to doctors and I'm like, yo, I'm a med student, just like cut the BS and tell me straight up like, what do I have? What do I do to treat it? Like,
I agree with you. That's the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, I don't want to pressurize the doctor in thinking like, hey, I know my stuff. and I can't put it into the consultation. Like, if he's like, okay, well, why did you come to this? I'm like, okay, my leg's hurting. By the way, I'm a med student. And he'll be like,
I obviously fit into conversation because I'm just like, by the way, you can be like technical with me. That's completely fine. Like, I'm a med student.
Just flexing. By the way,
I'm not going to be flexing to a doctor.
I've done my Anki course today.
When you have a holiday, you don't actually have a holiday.
What does that even mean?
So like, whenever you're like off at home, you're just done for exams. You don't actually like have time to chill. I was thinking very hard about this.
Yeah. Oh.
You're not always studying. I feel like obviously like if you are certain types of people that you just want to like do a lot of work top of the year and stuff.
I think there's like this this idea that med students study all the time, but like, mate, Chris went out last night. we always like chilling. We always doing something with our day. We're not just working every day.
I went a couple holidays. It was nice.
Casually comparing a human heart to a mango.
Oh yeah.
Mango is the key to my heart. But not any mango. Alfonso mangoes. And comment down below if there's any better ones than that. Because I'm trying to branch out. We like the mangoes. Oh. When people ask why you chose to study the subject, you don't really have an answer.
Whoa, that's a tough one, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
Go on, why do you want to study medicine?
Nah, don't do that.
Let's put it on the spot.
That's for interviews, man.
That is literally like four interviews.
Speaking of interviews though, like Imperial was like, oh, do you want to like help out in interviews the other day? And I was like, yeah, alright. You know, they're getting some money. I was like, alright, help. So I got ready to like, you know, interview some students. Turns out I'm the one being interviewed.
I remember that.
They give me a full like MMI station and I'm the one answering the questions. The biggest L is I spent 20 minutes doing this, right? And then I realised I wasn't recording.
People think you're arrogant and that's why you talk about medicine all the time, but it's actually because you have nothing else to talk about.
That cuts a bit deep, you know. Okay.
I don't think people have called me arrogant.
I don't think I come across as arrogant as well, but I think some people probably do.
Man looks straight.
Nah, I'm not having that.
The other part I kind of agree with. So
like,
I do chat a lot of medicine,
Yeah,
but like
same.
only 2 medics. But that's because most of my social circle is medics.
Really?
It's a bit sad actually. To be fair, when I talk to like non-medic, they start the med
Yeah,
chat.
they
start the med
actually
chat. It's
start
on
it,
you
yeah.
guys. It's on you guys. How is it? When are you gonna graduate?
What do you want to specialise in?
What do you want to specialise in? And that's a classic answer. Like, I still got 4 years left.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm open to
yeah,
medicine,
yeah.
surgery.
There's a lot of
GP.
interesting things.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Mine might be bigger, you know. It's like
Yours are big for your like proportion. Yours are big.
Keep that in. Only you know being a medical student does not make you a genius.
It's just photos for you, bro. I'm pretty sure other people understand that you're not a genius.
Yeah.
But like, I think a lot of people do think you're some kind of like next level being. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah,
They're
they
always
think
gassing
that.
you up hard.
I think they think that until they meet me.
What if there's more like him?
I remember when I was applying to medicine, I used to look up to med students like, oh my god, they're in med school. Like, how did you do it? Like, please share me your tips. Like, they're probably geniuses.
I never thought that, you know.
I never thought that.
I thought it was like, you know, they got in. If you're applying to medicine and you don't 100% believe that you can get in, and you're not backing yourself 100%, the likelihood is you won't get in. You have to back yourself from day one.
Back yourself.
Because I just backed myself, there was never a thought that I would never get in. I went 100%.
Yes, mate, pick yourself up, bro.
Do you remember early on, I was like, oh yeah, arrogance, and like this guy might.
yeah.
No, I do agree with that. You have to back yourself. You can't stop backing yourself.
And so like, when I was applying, like, realistically, there was no difference between me and an actual med student other than age.
And the fact that they probably weren't arrogant.
Bro, I saw all the young years think I would.
Yeah, they do. They come up to me saying like, "Is tomorrow's medical?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
this man was worried that he thought he was gonna be a.
Yeah. His grip strength is next level.
My grip strength is next level. Though. We had like one of those like squeezy things, and these men then were like, and they couldn't close it. And I was just like,
He's got really strong wrists and grip for some
Forearms,
reason.
isn't it?
people you went to school with are getting married and having kids while you're here just studying medicine still. There's like 3-4 people from my primary school who are pregnant with their second child.
What the second?
Bro.
With their second child.
Damn. So I can relate to it in the fact that, yeah, people are getting married, I'm still a med student. However, I enjoy being a med student. You know how everyone's like, oh, I can't wait to be a doctor. Yo, I enjoy being a med student. I don't want to graduate anytime soon. I'm loving it.
I want to stay as med student. Yeah, look.
Yeah, look.
I miss that.
Same.
Yeah,
It's sick. Like,
because like
I don't want it to end.
Your social life just dies. I think after graduating.
Don't remind me.
If you want to see tomorrow's medic cry, then check out our forfeit quiz on Akku's channel and our juice say never have I ever on tomorrow's medic's channel. Peace.